to give a very special thanks to Mattel for sending these dolls to us as a free gift. Today on Unbox Daily, I know you already know by now, we are taking a look at the new BMR 1959 Barbie dolls. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dolls in this collection. It says right here, ages adult collector. However, I am looking at these now, and ones that used to say in stock now say pre-order. So that one's for pre-order, that one says pre-order, that one says pre-order, and that one says pre-order. But when you click on it, it says available to ship on November 1st, 2019. So I'm recording this on November 1st. So yeah, you'll be totally fine. Go order away. Why are these flying off the digital shelves? I'm gonna say it might have a little something to do with the fact that they all are made to move. Yep, they all are. The box is pretty cool. It looks like a shoebox. No color on the printing, just black ink, which I think is really, really awesome. The designer has signed it right there. There is a full body sketch of the doll. On the side of the box, it says BMR 1959. The BMR 1959 collection celebrates the fashion heritage of Barbie and showcases how current trends influence the brand. These bold, fully posable dolls capture the diverse looks found in today's streetwear culture. From high-low fashion mixes, reimagined 90s gear to juxtapose patterns, textures, and silhouettes. This curated ensemble is all about personal expression and style. I like that because people often do express themselves through fashion. I wear mainly fan t-shirts because I'm a total geek and proud of it, so love this. Okay, enough talking. Let's take a look at the dolls. I'm on the website and I'm not seeing any names or titles given to the dolls, so we're just gonna refer to them by their face sculpts. So this is Kira, because it has the Kira face sculpt. So let's open the box. Easiest unboxing ever. Here is some awesome BMR 1959 tissue paper, like that. And when we move the paper, we see the doll. All right, let's do that reveal again. One of the first things I am noticing about this packaging, which I love, is the lack of plastic. I don't see a lot of plastic here. The box is cardboard, we have tissue paper, there's no clear plastic screen on the front. This is pretty cool. There are a few plastic stays holding the doll in place. And if they wanted to go totally green, they could have used string, but I'm just really impressed by what is here, so I'm not gonna complain. Let's free her from the box. All right. Behind the box, you will find the certificate of authenticity. This certifies that your Barbie BMR 1959 doll was created through the collaborative efforts of the designers and artists at Mattel. The doll stand has BMR 1959 on it. Take a moment to assemble it. Out of the box, she wears a faux denim jacket with the BMR 1959 logo on it. We have little silver buttons going down the front. She wears a green and purple motocross dress with BMR 1959 across the front. There is a black and white stripe going down the sides, and the dress goes all the way to her ankles. She wears platform sneakers, a yellow beret, neon earrings. Her hair is pulled back into a ponytail. There is a lot of product, so it is pretty crunchy. She has yellow eyeshadow and purple lipstick. Her fingernails are painted green to match the top of the dress. Up next is Pizzette. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Out of the box, she wears her hair in a high ponytail, has yellow glasses, wears a clear plastic jacket with white trim and the BMR 1959 logo all over it, a red floral dress with a hoodie, long sleeves, and a ruffled skirt. She wears silver logo earrings and gold boots. She has painted edges, blue eyeshadow, and dark purple lipstick. Her nails are painted yellow, and she is a curvy, made-to-move Barbie, which means we got a new skin tone. Okay, I'm totally about to destroy this woman's poor name, but here we go. Mbili is up next. I'm excited to see this one because it has the outfit that I like the most. Here we go. Because she's rocking the hot pink shoes, y'all. I told y'all that was a thing. I've been rocking the hot pink shoes now for a while. I do like all the detail that has gone into these shoes. You can see the laces, little buckles on the back. Look at all of the detail in the soles. She wears a blue fanny pack / hip bag, rings on both hands, which means there is a hole on each hand, blue fingernails, blue eyeshadow, red lips, large metallic silver earrings, painted on edges. Wow, someone's getting fancy. Light brown with a touch of blonde braids with a top knot, paired with a yellow crop top with long mesh sleeves. They balloon at the ends. Online, they're calling her outfit Biker Shorts Romper. It has clear straps, and I would have liked to have seen these with black straps because that would have been cool by itself. It has a black and white checker print with green trim. But this is still my favorite outfit out of the whole collection. But these two are what I am most excited about. Harley Ken and Tango Ken with made-to-move bodies. That's right, folks. These are made-to-move Ken dolls. Ah! Here's Harley out of the box. His hair is pulled up into a bun. There is flocking on the sides. It's nice and short. He is wearing a gigantic hoodie. I mean, wow. I thought my hoodies were kind of big. His hands stop right about there. I like the sling bag. It's black with gold details. And it says BMR 1959. He wears blue shorts with an elastic waistband with white trim going down the sides and across the bottom. And a pair of black slides. I like those. The pocket on the hoodie is, it's usable. And it is possible to get him to stand on his own. And he comes with a pair of clear glasses taped to the inside of his box. Here is the Tango Ken face sculpt out of the box. He has green hair, pink and a champagne kind of shimmer eyeshadow, a soft plum lip color, a large white chain necklace, blue puffy coat, which is awesome, a purple sleeveless shirt, and there is protective plastic on his arms. So I'm thinking there might be a slight possibility for staining here if they felt the need to cover the arms in plastic. I could be wrong, but I tend to err on the cautious side, so we're just gonna take that jacket off for right now. He has on a pair of bright green overall shorts. There is no Velcro in the back, orange platform sneakers, and he comes with a pair of black glasses taped inside of his box. And I just noticed his nails are painted. I like that this collection has two Ken dolls that are made to move. Last but not least, we have closed-mouthed Millie. Yep, that is the name of her face sculpt. I don't know how I feel about this outfit. There's a lot going on, but I love the shoes. Can't guarantee she will get to keep them. She has curly blonde hair with really cool different colored highlights pulled back into a ponytail. Then she's wearing a green baseball cap. I do like the way they painted her eyes and the soft makeup. She wears a very colorful sweatshirt with gathered sleeves. I love the ribbon. I wish we could get that separately so we could make a belt. She wears high-waisted striped shorts that stop just above the knee. And everything Velcros in the back. Did I mention I love the shoes? We just made some sock shoes / sock sneakers in a DIY video. You should go and check that out. Totally inspired by this doll line and Balenciagas and Michael Kors. Here is the whole crew all together. It is definitely a very colorful collection. We got yellow, lime green, purple, red. They definitely hit some milestones here with a new curvy skin tone and my personal favorites, Made to Move Kens, in 2 different skin tones. And that's really what I am most interested in with this collection. I am crazy about the Made to Move body and I'm always looking for body donors. I do like some of the fashion pieces like this yellow top, the sling bag, the biker shorts romper, hip bag, pink shoes, and those sock shoes. And I like the puffy coat. I'm just a little concerned about staining, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I would have liked for this jacket to have been made out of real denim, so we would have the option to do a little bit of shredding. That would be cool. On a side note, I think Mattel has definitely opened up a door for a lot of conversation with this line. And I am all for it. I say good job, because the world is made of many beautiful things, lots of color, lots of variety, and everyone should be represented. Overall, I am overjoyed to add the BMR 1959 dolls to my collection, and I'm sure I'll be buying a few more because we are always in need of body donors. Wow, that doesn't sound creepy at all. Let's take a look at those joints. He has movement at the head, shoulder, upper arm, 2 joints at the elbow. Let's get that to bend. There we go. Okay. Can touch his face and his ear. Yep, he can hold a cell phone. Bend at the upper torso. There is full rotation at the hip. I believe there's a joint at the upper thigh. Yep. Double joint at the knee. Ha! Look at that. And move at the ankle. He can finally cross his arms. Well, for the most part. Do yoga and sit crisscross applesauce. And he's got some muscle. Yep, Made to Move is the best. Thank you for joining us while we took a look at the BMR 1959 Barbie dolls. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog. And we will see you next time for another Unbox Daily. And that's our collection for now.